Go.
I once knew this girl named Lily. Now Lily was flash for me. She be having the rawest hairdos and be rocking the newest pair of shoes. And not to mention, she had a lot of haters, including her sister. But that's besides the fact. Let's get back. She was real pretty and had the lightest skin. She also had a lot of male friends. She was pretty both inside and out, not to mention she was a rich and everybody knew about that chick. But with all the money and material, it was still something missing. She didn't feel loved. She didn't feel safe. She felt like she didn't belong on this place. She was missing something inside, but she didn't know what it was. Maybe it was someone's love. Maybe it was love of a dad that made her sad. But that's besides the fact. Let's get back. Lily was 17 and she was going through all these things. She didn't know what to do. She didn't know who to look to. She couldn't look to her mama because she was always gone. Lily felt that she was stuck on this world all alone, and her sister was just another lyric in a sad little poem. Her dad was in jail and was held without bail. She never followed the call for her mother to look to. All she knew about was getting stoned in her room all alone in the dark, listening to a sad song. She would cry sometimes after getting so high. She would cry so hard, she would soak her pillow like a sponge in a wet tub. She didn't know that she wasn't being loved. She didn't know that she was coming down with this flu. This wasn't any normal type of flu. This flu was symbolic of her life and what she was going through, so she knew what she had to do. She couldn't take it no more. Her father was in jail, locked behind bars, with the real tough thugs, getting that prison love. Her sister was a hater and her mama was never there. She wasn't being loved. She thought love was in drugs. But she didn't know that some of the most rich and famous became drug abusers and suicidal accusers. She thought she found love in the clothes and all, but the type of love she needed, you couldn't find in them all. She thought she was living a good life, but she didn't want it no more. So she went in her room and she held this rope. This rope that was about to choke every word she said and every sin she did. She tied the rope around her neck. All she wanted was to be loved. This rope was the beginning of a sad ending. A sad ending that no one could write. She tied the rope to the ceiling fan. Then she tied it tight. She moved the chair, the rope snapped, and her eyes closed. Now for all the pain and hurt of not being loved, and all the drugs in place of hugs disappeared. All she wanted was to be loved.